Sugar City Morning Show.
A most lovely, pleasant, beautiful good morning to one and all out there. We say good morning to you all, good morning, and we welcome you to the Sugar City Morning Show for today, the second day of February 2018. Good morning to one and all. My name is Robert Checker Usher, and it gives me great pleasure. I don't know why we sit down so far from each other this morning, but I feel like you need to pull up and leave it RC1 because we are no strangers. So just pull up and leave it more beside me, RC. Just pull up your chair a little. You have to go and leave it closer, man. Good morning to RC1. Just pull up your chair and leave it. All right. Because for so far I couldn't shake your hand. But good morning, RC. It's a pleasure having you here this morning. How are you feeling today?
Why this morning I feel the month of February love, and I remember the beautiful song that they sing. Good morning, Miss Lady. How are you this morning?
Well, Morris,
and it's love though.
Morris sing a different one for that. Morris say, oh what a beautiful morning, oh what a beautiful day.
You see, it's a singing day today, and you see what the month of love does to you. It takes out the best of you. All right, it makes the best of you. Right.
Yeah. But RC, as we are here this morning,
good morning. Good morning.
You know we have to start with a prayer, and we'll be having Delvi to share the prayer with us this morning. Trying to get some other people involved, but we'll try to see if we can get that next week. But for this morning, we have Delvi from San Pedro. Good morning, Delvi. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Checky. How are you?
I'm good myself, and Mr. Campos is here once again this morning.
Good morning, Delvi.
Good morning, Mr. Campos. How are you?
Oh, estoy bien, gracias a Dios. Muy buenos días.
Gracias a Dios por esto. Muy buenos días a usted también.
Gracias.
And you know, we call on you this morning to open up this morning's program with that special prayer all the way from San Pedro. So we ask you to lead us in that prayer this morning.
Yes, it's a blessing to do so. Good morning, Orange Walk. Above all things, good morning, Lord. I give you thanks for blessing us with the breath and the gift of life. Thank you for guiding us safely throughout the night, Lord, and I thank you for gracing us with your countenance. And I pray that as we go about this day, that all things that be said and done in our lives, in our homes, in this show, in every soul that you are not through with yet, Lord, that all things that we do be done to your honor and your glory. I pray that you lighten our burdens, that you cleanse our mind, that you refresh our souls, that you rejuvenate our spirit, that we may be living light and representatives of you. And as we go about this day, I pray your blessing upon each and every person that is in that station, that is in their family, and everyone that is listening. In the mighty name of Jesus, I give you praise and thanks. Amen.
Thank you very much for that great blessings, Delvi. Thank you so much, all right?
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Sticky. Have a blessed day.
Same to you. RC1, well, it's a beautiful morning, it's a beautiful day, and that poem reflects so much of what we do every day.
It reminds me of a song from Adrian Romero, the pastor, says, Señor, ¿qué sería de mí sin ti? You know, so it's very good that in the morning we give thanks and praise for the blessing and graces we receive. Because in life sometimes, you know, we look at the half empty of the glass. I prefer to look at the half full.
Yeah.
You understand? And today is another day. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life. So what is it we're going to do today? What is it we're going to do today?
Yesterday is dead and gone.
Yesterday is dead and gone. Why?
But,
this morning's singing inspiration, isn't it?
But this morning I want to say good morning to Brother Flores and Miss Flores right there in Trial Farm as well. You know, it's so good to have their daughter Delvi calling us with all those great poems and those prayers every morning, right?
Absolutely. And you know, Belize is filled with so many talented people with a lot of direction and aspiration, and that is where we will be leading today, with these people with talents and aspirations and projections and creativity. And you can see what happens when they are given the opportunity to do so.
Well, RC, you talk about the projection. Let's see what the Belize Met Service is saying today and what today's weather is going to look like, and that might take us right into the weekend. So we go to RC1 for the weather forecast this morning, and that's been prepared by the Belize Met Service.
Well, you make I feel important this morning, so I'm gonna.
You are.
This is
All of us are important in our own world, right? That.
well, thank you, Chake. This is RC1 with your weather report for this Friday morning. Okay, courtesy of the Belize Met Service. The general weather forecast indicates the general situation: a relatively moist northeasterly airflow will continue over our area during the next day or so. The 24-hour forecast calls for cloudy with sunny breaks today and mostly cloudy, and isolated showers will occur mostly over central and southern areas, increasing tonight. The winds will be from northeast at 5 to 15 knots, and the sea state will be choppy to moderate. Temperatures in the coastal area, 80 degrees Fahrenheit and 27 degrees Fahrenheit. In the inland areas, 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 28 degrees Celsius, and in the hills, 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius. There are no advisories and no warnings at this time. And the outlook for tomorrow, for Saturday and Saturday night, is for a few periods of rain or showers, mostly over central and southern areas. Well, you know, we have the astronomical conditions. We deal with the high tides at 11:48 a.m. and the high at 11:39 p.m. Sunset 5:48, 6:24 a.m. that is, and sunset at 8:14 p.m. Of course, we want to say thank to Angela Guy from the Met Service for providing us with this update as of this morning, February 2nd, 2018.
¿Qué está diciendo el pronóstico del tiempo,
El pronóstico del
RC1?
tiempo nos indica de que vamos a tener temperaturas de los 70 grados y que vamos a tener lluvias variadas en áreas central y sur del país, así que no hay ninguna preocupación en problemas climáticas, pero va a ser un día muy bonito y vamos a gozarlos todo. En la área marítima, en las áreas costeras, nos indica de que el viento será muy lento, así que en las costas de Corozal, la ciudad de Belice, Punta Gorda y Dandriga y Los Cayos, va a ser un día normal, pero sí podemos esperar unas lluvias, scattered showers. Cuando dice scattered, ¿de dónde va a venir? En el norte, el centro, en el sur, pero va a ser poca lluvia.
All right, so we will be having Miss Yara Kal on the show this morning, RC1. And you know, the last time she was here, she had limited time on the show because of her commitment. But she will be with us right throughout the morning, and we'll be hearing of her plan. She's an aspirant for one of the candidates for the United Democratic Party for this municipal election, which comes up on the 7th of March. So she's going to be with us this morning.
That is great to hear. I always admire when I listen to Yara, you know, because you mentioned that she's timely. She had a commitment, and she fulfills that commitment.
Right,
and
right.
when you fulfill a commitment, you're a person of trust, you're a person of confidence, and a person that you can rely on. And that is very prominent, that is needed in community development, wherever you may go, even in national development. So that having Yara on this morning is really brightening, like the beautiful day. And we look forward to her position and her comments this morning.
Yeah. As well, before we go on our first break for this morning, RC, yesterday we mentioned that NEMO had their Central Region first disaster emergency planning meeting. And the coordinators from the Central Region, which include Cayo, Belize District, Benqueviejo del Carmen in the west, and Kikakan and Burgess Key. And that was held on NEMO Central Region Coordinator, Mr. Al Westby. You know, Al is a man that is always around making things happen, RC.
Well, yes, that's when you hire good people to do good work. That is the result that you get, and that is why I'm very happy that we have Yara, you know, and representing our team this morning. It's a group of people that are committed, timely, productive, and reliable. So, I mean, as you can read from the report there, that the UDP is filled with people, a party that includes people that have the ability and the capacity to produce, to be productive and timely.
So I saw the region coordinator, Mr. Al Westby, explained that they are looking at the first quarter work plan. They are looking at tsunami threat. That's one of our priorities. Setting out for our training program for 2018. So they will be having training program, and that meeting was also attended by the Honorable Minister of NEMO, Honorable Edmond Claire Delan Castro. also.
Well, the Honorable Minister, clearly Lancaster, is to be commended. He's a hands-on minister. And when you talk about hands-on minister, you see him all over the country. Whenever there's an incident, he's all over the country. And that, again, is significant because when you look at Philip de la Fuente, the UDP candidate, he's a hands-on person. So you can see that the United Democratic Party attracts people who are built in naturally with getting hands-on, planning properly. And again, the planning is about the tsunami and new concern in our country that merits a lot of discussion, thought, and planning. It's no longer about a single floor, but second floor, third floor for safety and higher grounds.
Right.
So it takes the NEMO planners to another level. And as we can see, that the government supports the Ministry of NEMO, and that it concerns itself with safety. And again, when I talk about safety, I talk about the safety, again, the comparative safety to our workers here in Orange Walk. You know that we need a new compactor, we need gloves for these guys, we need sanitizer for these guys. And when you look at a person like Yara and Ajisha, young people, and Evan and Usher and the entire team with Jose Antonio and Philip, you can see a team that is there. And when you talk about driving if the truck can't move, if the trailer can't move, you know, Derek Sambulo, they're right there, he know how to hook up that tractor, crack that tractor, he know where to go with it. So there's a combination, a great team that the UDP is putting that complements what we're hearing from the Minister of NEMO.
That's
you know,
right.
Working team.
Yeah. When we were talking about the study for the Cocoa Tree Causeway, what are they actually talking about?
They're talking about the feasibility study. The feasibility study includes, for example, from point A to point B, going into Crooked Tree, and also from coming back. Remember, a causeway is a two-way, a street, a two-way. And as you go in, you know that at this point you have like two tunnels, like where the water flows back and forth because of the rise of the water in the lagoon. And that lagoon water also affects the people in San Carlos and in their church that flows all in those areas. So there has to be a complete study about, for one, the structure of the base that will be able to sustain the flow of the water back and forth when it rises and recedes. Also, to be able to have a foundation where you can have heavy equipment go back and forth. Remember, as you enter Crooked Tree and you go into the northeast part of Crooked Tree now, you have farming areas where you will need bulldozers, tractors, and everything. So the feasibility study includes all these factors there to ensure that when the plan of that highway bridge is built, that it's solid as a rock.
So it's not only to get donation of funds and start to work right away. You have to make sure that when the work is done, it's done the right way.
What's it for? For whom is it? What's it going to be used? And again, that is what Philip de la Fuente and his UDP team are doing. When they go house to house campaigning, they are listening to the needs and concerns of the people. And remember, it's like in any house, in any home, you have weakness and you have strengths. So the strengths, you use it to strengthen the weak. And how do we do that in our community? By going out, listening to people, putting a people's plan together to ensure that whenever you do your work and your project, it's people focused. And the great news is, who does it impact? It impacts the people. Impacts the people. So these are the good things about what is being done. And to be able to do things right, there is a cost to it. So a budget is put there to ensure that when for example, in the Causeway Bridge, when that feasibility study is completed and the ministry and those concerned, the partners, the financial partners, have a review on this, they can say, look, the green light is on, let's go.
All right, RC, on that note, we will take our first break of the morning, and coming up we have Doc right here, and we also have Yara that will be on the show this morning. So we take a short break and we'll be right back.
Give me the real milk, the number one milk, Dana milk, then love Dana milk. You can whip its cream for Dana milk, it is real, yes, Dana milk, then love Dana milk. All over Cayo and in San Pedro, Dana milk, then love Dana milk. Dana milk in the morning, Dana Dano milk in the evening, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Up north in Corozal, supermarket and them all. Dano milk, then of Dano milk. All over this land, and in Belmopan, yes, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Say in Dangriga, down south in PG, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. You can hear this talk, cause it's in Orange Walk, yeah, Dano milk. I love Dano milk. Dano milk powder, probably the best milk powder in the world. Dano.
Hi, I am Yara Calvieda, a proud daughter of the Sugar City soil. Here, I grew up loved and well disciplined by my beloved parents, Ismael Maito Cal and Miriam Cal. I was blessed with an older brother, Ismael Cal Jr., who also ran for the post of counselor for the UDP, and a younger sister, Miriam Yasmin Cal, who is a successful entrepreneur. I have recently completed my studies at the University of Belize, thus earning a bachelor degree in English education. I am mother to two wonderful and amazing children. Becoming a single mother wasn't by chance, it was a decision. I am presently an English and literature teacher at Orange Walk Technical High School. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. We make our own destiny, and as such, I am humbly asking for your support on March 7th. Let's all go cast our ballots voting for the UDP team. Vote UDP all the way.
We voted for Philip, we voted for Jesha, we voted for Jose, we voted for Derek, we voted for Armando, we voted for Yara, we voted for Evan, or UDP 7. On which one? Change for progress.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
This week, Michael Ashcroft returned to Belize. This guy, John Briceño, Ashcroft's chief puppet, delivered his mayoral candidates at a meeting at the Radisson on Friday, and then moved back to the National Party convention that was scheduled for the weekend. Have they cut a deal to honor Ashcroft's evil deeds in exchange for election money? Johnny Briceño and the PUP continue to sell out Belize.
The Philip Goulton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goulton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macal River. Sample a kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. This is RC1. We are live on Artivision Channel 10. We're also live on Universal Radio and SCRS. This morning, joining us at the table, we have Yara Calvieda and Dr. Homero Novello, who we will be talking about local politics today and matters pertaining to the municipal election. So, Doc is a veterinarian. You know, you have to study hard to be a vet these days, especially when he has to deal with trades, you know, all these animals crossing borders to Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, and so that's where the doctor expertise come. And Yara Cal, you know, she is the daughter of Mr. Maito Cal and a single mom, but she's also an educator. Some people will say she's a teacher at Orange Walk Technical High. But we want to welcome both of you to the show. And Doc, how you doing, Yara? Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, Yara.
Morning.
Buenos dias. Good morning. Good morning. So yes, Doc, what you got for us today?
Well, I have an introduction for Yara. Yara Marisa Cal Viera tiene 38 años de edad, joven. Yara es la hija de Ismael y Miriam Cal, el señor conocido como Maito Cal, aquí en Orange Walk y en todas las esferas a través del país. Ella creció aquí en Orange Walk, es mera orangeoqueña, fue a la Inmaculada, la primaria en la Inmaculada, luego se fue a Muffles, donde hizo también las ciencias, luego se fue al Colegio San Juan, a la sexta forma, y lo que le decimos en español la preparatoria, donde sacó un bachillerato en inglés, le decimos English A, English B, inglés y literatura. Así es. Entonces, de allá, Miriam se dedicó a ser maestra en el colegio técnico aquí en Orange Walk Technical High School. Y ahora tiene 9 años enseñando. Pero ahora tiene también, se ha recibido de la Universidad de Belice con una licenciatura en educación. Eso hace que Yara pues haya llegado a un nivel bastante aceptable en las esferas educacionales como maestra en Orange Walk Technical. Yara ha sido una persona que también, aparte de eso, aparte de su vida privada, ha sido una negociante, una comerciante, una persona de negocios. Yara en sus tardes y fines de semana ayuda en el negocio de su papá, Maitos Panares, a hacer empanadas, a empaquetar jugos y distribuirlo, venderlo, y si usted llega el fin de semana estoy seguro que lo va a encontrar allá. También Yara en su vida pública, en la escuela, ha sido la entrenadora del equipo de softball de Orange Walk Technical High School. Yara ha sido una persona que nosotros en inglés le decimos que es un workaholic. Trabaja bastante, descansa poco, pero tiene el corazón grande para Orange Walk. Se decidió con todo esto entrarle al campo de la política y ofrecer su talento, su capacidad al pueblo orangeoqueño. Muchos se preguntarán, si tanto hace, ¿por qué se echa más responsabilidad? En la vida profesional, y se los digo porque lo tengo en experiencia, el que más ocupado está es el que puede hacer las cosas. el que menos hace, menos ocupado está, es el que nunca puede hacer las cosas porque no está organizado. Y para que Yara pueda cumplir con todas estas obligaciones, el marco de organización es, creo que lo que más lo ha llevado a todo esto. Yara en sí trae todos estos atributos a la mesa en este nivel digamos, de las elecciones municipales. Yara, bienvenido, gracias por darme la oportunidad de introducirte. Y la verdad, pues quisiera saber, con todo estos atributos que tienes, toda esta educación que tienes, toda esta manera como te trajo tu papá y tu mamá dentro del marco del trabajo, porque Mayitos Panades es algo que se vende bastante y tiene bastante trabajo. ¿Qué es, cómo todo esto te puede impactar lo que tú vas a hacer en la municipalidad? How will all these, all these qualities impact what you're going to do on the Orange Rock Town Council? I mean, how is it that it's going to help you develop this community? Or what is it that bring to the table that will develop this community, all your attributes?
Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you for that wonderful introduction. Well, basically, being born into a very hardworking family has instilled in me that quality of being a hard worker also. We believe firmly that if you want something, you work for it. It's not going to fall out the sky for you. And I remember growing up watching my parents work very hard. My dad sold shaved ice. He sold, mango, whatever fruit was in season, my mom would prepare it and he would go out and sell. I was 3 years old when, my mom came up with the idea, let's do some panades, and he started at the cane farmers there waiting to deliver their cane at BSI, then to Orange Rock Technical. And I remember seeing my dad, my mom wake up every day 2, 3 in the morning. At 4 they're already working, and I realized that everything that they have and I have is because they worked hard. So in my mind, there's no other way of getting things but by working hard. And this instilled in me a strength that sincerely, sometimes I wonder where all this strength comes from. And when I realize it, it's from God above. I do nothing if it's not by God's will. And I understand that I've been through so many things, and I've had the strength thanks to Him for it. I am determined. That's one thing I know I am. And my determination is amazing. I want something, I work for something, and I will keep going at it until I achieve it. Resilience is my thing. I will fall, because getting to a certain place from point A to point B, you will fall. You will falter at some point. But getting up and moving on is what I live by. And of course, love. What is the world without love, right? I grew up in a loving family. Very strict, but loving family. And all of that has made me into the woman I am today. All of that is what has made me into a person that is not afraid to take challenges. When I was, given the opportunity to run as a candidate for your municipal election in the UDP 17, it was something that I thought out very, very much first, because I was going to undergo internship. And I said, how am I going to handle internship and campaigning? Well, by the grace of God and the help of a wonderful team, a wonderful party, they supported me. My family was behind me 110%. And it's true that, apart from my own strength, determination, resilience, and love, that I managed it. And that, let me tell you, is what I will bring to the UDP Town Council. Because on March 7th, we will have a UDP Town Council thanks to your vote.
Yara, gracias por tu presentación en tu carácter. Creciendo como niño en Starhouse Street, yo puedo recordar tu abuelo, que descansa en paz, ¿no? Don Pedrito, que andaba con su mecapal, andando, trabajando, trabajador duro, porque era buen compañero con mi abuelo mío, Don Panchín. Don Panchín primero, porque tenía un tío difunto también, Don Panchín tú, así, pero era Francisco Don Panchín, mi tatito que me creció a mí. Puedo recordar a tu abuelo, Don Pedrito, que descansa en paz. Siempre ha sido y fue una persona trabajador, que siempre tenía ese amor a su comunidad, y de allá, bueno, todo eso, ese amor de trabajar se tradujo con tu papá y con los hermanitos y las hermanas y todos, y en la familia. Explícanos un poco más, como mencionó el doctor, que tú has tenido esta fortaleza para sobrepasar estas dificultades y tienes 2 niñas, ¿verdad? ¿Cómo son tus niñas? ¿Cómo están?
Tengo una jovencita de 16 y un jovencito de 14, una niña y un niño. Pues, ¿qué les puedo decir? Ellos no reciben a manos llenas, ellos ganan lo que reciben, porque es algo que ha funcionado para mí y a sus 16, 14 años está funcionando para ellos. Cuando yo decidí correr y ser candidata para este partido, yo platiqué con ellos. Déjenme decirles, son unos niños excepcionales. Tienen una madurez, it's beyond the years.
Okay.
You know, mi hija que está estudiando contabilidad y manejo de empresas, ella corre en este momento mi negocio ahí con mi mamá ahorita. Ella es la que cuida los viernes, los sábados por la noche. Ella es la que hace los balances of the money.
Okay.
And so, siento que puedo hacer esto porque tengo 2 hermosos niños que trabajan junto conmigo. Mi hijo abre y ella cierra los finances. So, tengo el apoyo que necesito en esos 2 niños.
Así que ahí hasta entre tu familia se puede encontrar esa energía y ese querer de trabajar juntos para llegar a cumplir una meta, right, Doc? So she brings a lot of strength to this to her family and translates into her projection into the political life of the community.
Debo mencionar también que pues siendo maestra a mí en ningún momento me ha quitado lo que tengo por dentro. Creo que somos como todos aquí somos en el equipo como Philip, que ensuciarnos la mano y toil the soil, no, it's not something that we are afraid of. My grandpa, Pedrito, como usted dice, era hombre de campo. Mi abuelo, padre de mi madre, que también que en paz descanse, él era hombre de campo. Él siempre crecí entre los árboles, jugando tierra, crecí. O sea que cualquier trabajo, ahí arriba o aquí abajo, yo lo hago, porque el trabajo es honesto. Eso sí, el trabajo no debe ser vergüenza para nadie. Muchos estudiantes me dicen, Miss, yo la miré ahí con apron y sirviendo empanadas. Nada de malo hay en eso, nada de malo.
Esa es la humildad de la familia, Rubén, que tiene Yara. La familia acá son humildes en el aspecto del trabajo.
Sí.
Respetan el trabajo, respetan a sus trabajadores y por lo tanto pues tienen un gran respeto de todo Belice, porque Maitos Panades se conoce a través de todo el país. De todas formas, Yara, te quisiera preguntar que tú has hecho unas decisiones bien difíciles en tu vida y muchas de las mujeres allá afuera, muchos de ellos están en el borde de si hacen una decisión como lo que tú hiciste o no. Dime algo, tú con estas experiencias, ¿qué le dijeras a todas esas mujeres allá afuera que tal vez han vivido tu experiencia o tal vez lo han superado o a lo mejor tal vez están en el borde de la decisión?
¿Qué les diría? Bueno, primero que todo es difícil. No voy a mentir, no les voy a decir que es una caminada en el parque. No, es algo muy difícil, es algo que tienes que poner mente y corazón en ello. Ese coraje de querer superarte y salir de donde estés, que tú sientas que no eres feliz, que no te aprecian. Y para mí, el matrimonio no es perfecto, eso todo el mundo lo sabe, pero el matrimonio no es abuso, para nada. Como mujer uno debe de aprender a amarse a sí misma primero, luego amar a sus hijos y luego amar al hombre. La felicidad nadie te lo da, tú lo buscas. Y si vas a esperar que alguien cambie para darte amor, para darte felicidad, no es bueno. Alguien que te ama no golpea, alguien que te ama no te abusa ni verbalmente, ni espiritualmente, ni nada. Y yo viví muchos abusos, yo creo que la mayoría de la comunidad lo sabe. No me da pena decirlo porque, es más, me da felicidad decir fui una mujer abusada, no lo soy. Y es lo que yo quiero que muchas mujeres entiendan. Se puede. Y a mí me ayudó mucho el apoyo de mi familia, me ayudó mucho el amor de mis hijos. Y yo le digo a toda mujer, apóyate en ese amor de tus hijos, apóyate de toda ayuda que tú puedas conseguir y sal de ahí. Sal de una relación que no es para ti. Y es lo que yo quiero. Yo miro en mi futuro, cuando me retire de ser maestra, yo quiero ser a speaker. I want to be able to speak to women. I want to be able to give motivational talks to them.
You want to be that voice.
Yes. Yo quiero ser esa mujer que sirva de ejemplo para ellos, para darles una mano, para darles una ayuda, para hacer lo que ellos necesiten para que yo sea. O sea que quiero ser las fuerzas que tal vez a ti te falta, mujer. Eso es lo que yo quiero ser.
¿Y cómo tú presentas tu experiencia y tu sentimiento como mujer soltera, creciendo tus niños, trabajadora, profesora y todo, en participando en una elección municipal para tu comunidad? Que tú has visto muchas personas con ese sufrimiento que tú piensas que por un ejemplar, por un trabajo, podrías hacer un impacto en la municipalidad, de decir, mira, es bueno componer calles, zanjas y todo, pero el ser humano, el carácter y la persona de ese desarrollo es importante también, sí, o más importante.
Yo creo que es muy importante desarrollar a nuestra gente. Yo siempre he dicho, uno de los cambios que necesitamos hacer aquí en esta comunidad, como a lo largo del país, es poder educar a nuestra gente.
Take this call. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ruben.
Good morning.
Good morning, Yara.
Good morning.
Adelcia.
Good morning, Adelcia.
I know what you've been through, because growing up as a kid, I went through that with my mom. I see my mom take abuse from my dad. It was not a good thing going on. And I can imagine what women go through. You know, sometimes I said when I grow up, I will never go through that, because I see my mom going through it, and it was not a really good, and you know, and I praise women that go through that and stand up for their rights. And you know, I know when I met you that something will bond us together, and I never know your life. But when I speak to you and you talk about how you go through this and you become a good woman, a good mother to your kids, it gives me great pleasure to be a friend to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dilcia. Thank you.
Thank you, Dee.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
I must say, I mean, you know, Dilcia is very dear to my heart. She's always there to lend a helping hand. So, Dilcia, I love you.
All right. Also, you're 38 years old. You're pretty young.
Yes, I am. 38. Thank you.
38 years young.
Yes.
Young.
Yes.
What happens is that there's a lot ahead of you, and this is something that you know, it's very important to all of us. You are just cracking the shell into politics.
Yeah.
I mean, you're vying for the municipal elections, and we're sure that it will be successful. But then beyond that, what is it in your heart that you have for the future?
I know she
You
has.
said you wanted to be a speaker, right?
Yes.
She has a lot in her heart, and I know it will take a while for her to really feed our audience all this love that she has and the ability. So what we're going to do to give her that value and credit, we're going to take a short break.
Okay.
We're going to be right back.
All right.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Rostrands, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Chop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at DerekGillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Chop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
My name is Armando Adolfo Osor, better known as Chile. I was born here in Orange Walk Town. I am the sixth of 8 children from the union of Herman and Delfina Rosita Osor. My dad, who was known to everyone as Chile, worked at the Public Works Department for many years. I am proud to be one of the first graduating class of Technical High, after which I was employed at BL for 10 years. I am currently employed at Belcogen, where I have been for the past 10 years. I am married and have 3 lovely children. They are the most important thing in my life, and my fondest memories are those of my children growing up. I am active in my community. Therefore, I have decided to serve this town as a UDP counselor. I had a happy, normal, and exciting and adventurous childhood. You see, I believe that our children and their children can also enjoy an Orange Walk like the one I grew up in. This UDP team can make Orange Walk better for everyone. So on March 7th, come out and place your X on the red. Vote UDP 7.
We voted for Jesha, we voted for Jose, we voted for Derek, we voted for Armando, we voted for Yara, we voted for Evan. Vote UDP 7. Orange Walk, change for progress, change is coming. Break the grandpa, break the sister, break the brother.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
We will build a better and more beautiful Orange Walk town.
A better Orange Walk for our children and our children's children.
An Orange Walk, where our residents can enjoy good and clean streets, drains, and parks.
An Orange Walk where tourism will complement our sugar industry.
An Orange Walk that will provide more job opportunities for its residents.
A developed Orange Walk that will be the pride of all Norteños.
For real development and the Orange Walk we all wish to see, your UDP 7 is here to make that change for progress.
Punta Gorda Town now has a modern multi-purpose sporting facility thanks to the government of Belize. The brand new complex is double the size of the prior venue, and some of the features include a FIBA certified wooden court with padding underneath, seating capacity for 1,000, changing rooms, locker rooms, and offices. This $3.4 million investment in the town of Punta Gorda is being heralded by the residents of PG.
I feel very excited because
is first time a port like this is built in PG.
This is a big achievement for the Tongue Tucker. We have a lot of the youths there where they come out and want to play ball the same way. And this just a put up on another level.
A lot of youths can't even wait to play on the new court because it's so official and it's something new to PG, in a whole.
I have to thank the government of Belize because then they look out for PG,
The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, and we are live on Ortivision, Channel 10. We're also live on Universal Radio and Sugar City Radio. And to all of you who are going to work, of course, we don't want you to miss out on the wonderful discussion this morning. So tune in to Universal Radio or Sugar City Radio and continue listening to the wonderful discussion that we are carrying on here. And we have with us Yara Calvieda, Dr. Homero Novello, and we want to welcome you back to the show. Before we went to the break, we were talking, Doc, you were mentioning about the attributes of Yara. And let's continue because it was really interesting.
Yeah, well, my question was that, 38 years old, you're still young.
38 years young?
You're young, yes.
It's
sorry.
February, man. The month of
My
love,
apologies,
man.
38 years young. Yeah. But at this particular juncture in your life, you have broken out, put the courage to be on politics, put everything on the table. Because it's everything, your education, your family, your job and everything. But what is it beyond the horizon that, you have in your heart that maybe you'd want to share with us? What's in the future?
Well, I've always known that education is what opens doors to success. As cliche as it may sound, that is true. And I'm a leader by example. I am not going to be the type who says do as I say but not as I do. So no, that's not me. I instill discipline as a teacher because I too like to follow rules. I mean, the world is made of rules. I believe that if I am going to tell somebody to do something, it's because I am doing it also. And like you mentioned in my introduction, in December, I completed my internship, which was the final phase of my bachelor degree. So I obtained a bachelor degree recently. It took me 3.5 years, very hard, to be a single parent, an employee, a teacher, working weekends, Sunday mornings, and still finding that time to study. But I want to be able to tell my kids, you need to educate yourself. And if I am going to do that, that means that I have to also educate me. I could have stayed with a sixth form degree, but what is the use of that when I need my kids to go farther than that? So I educated myself to show them that it can be made. And that is why at an early age of 16, my daughter is at sixth form, St. John's, following my footsteps. Of course, a totally different subject. She's doing the businesses. I did English and English Lit. But what I want, if elected, when elected by you, is to push to educate our women and educate our children. We as a council will work and push very hard and pledge that we will make available scholarships, some type of monetary fund to aid in that education.
Okay, let's take this call. Sugar City Morning Show.
Yes, good morning to
Good morning.
Good morning. I watch the show and everything, and the show and back on the radio and everything, right? But the thing I noticed when they come out campaign, the campaign.
Which area you live?
I live by Uniontown area, and then the thing is, Philip, the one I know see Philip right now yet.
Okay.
We have been at the Uniontown area. If probably you did not see us, kind sir, it's probably because you were not home. Because this UDP team does not miss a house. Whether it's, red, blue, green, yellow, we do not miss a single house. We go, we call, and if there is no reply, we would normally leave a flyer there for you. So probably you were not home. But if you wish us to visit you, give us your name, your address, and you can be sure that we will be there. What we're actually doing starting this Monday is revisiting people. We have, like I mentioned the last time, we have a number of people that are calling Mr. Ruben, Mr. Romero, saying, you know what, guys, come over. Mr. Brewer, for example, we were all there on Saturday, and, he invited us to his house and everything. And so, please, leave us your name and your address, and rest assured that we will be there to talk to you.
Okay, thank you for calling, caller. Very appreciative. Thank you. Well, you see, again, in the normal course of campaigning, that is why we mention that that everybody can stay home, watch TV. So during the day, during the hour, you can tune into Universal Radio or Sugar City Radio and listen to what's happening. And of course, you can call and get in touch with the candidates if for some reason you were not at home when they were campaigning, or So, Carla, we really appreciate you calling, and you're a concerned citizen, and that is why the UDP is offering candidates like Yara, because we are concerned about these things that you need to know. But I guess if you live in Uniontown, you must know Philip de la Fuente.
Yeah. But then, going back again to what we are discussing, Yara, you were talking about investing in the human resources.
Investing in human resources.
Putting more capacity on our people.
We were once visiting, and some people were telling us, you know what, if we have a central government that is UDP, why do we have some PUP up in high positions? Well, that's what I want to address from now, because we need to empower our UDPs with an education, so that in the future we have a vast number in our human resource that we can choose from our UDPs.
Let's take this call. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Novello.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ruben.
Morning, sir.
And Miss Yara.
Good morning.
Yara.
Yes, sir.
I knew who you were, but I have never met you before to be able to talk to you and things like that and hear you express yourself. Lately, I have met you, you have spoken, and I find you a very admirable person.
Thank you.
I sense that you are exceptional, you are intelligent, and you have a great heart. You have a great heart for your children, you have a great heart for everybody you come in touch with. I think that is great. I want to congratulate you for these things that you have within you. I want to congratulate you because I believe that you have that desire to want to work and to serve your people of your community. And looking at you and having learned who you are and having spoken to you, I find that you have a lot that you can offer to the people of Orange Walk. You have a lot that you can offer to women like yourself, especially women who are by themselves. You know, I heard you mention that you were living, you were married, but you separated, so you're on your own. But you didn't give up. you're struggling, you're fighting, and you're doing good. You're educating your children, you are serving the community. I want to congratulate you, Yara. I want to congratulate you for being such a great person. I am sure that you are a dynamic person and you have a lot to offer to your community. I am asking everybody who is listening that you should ensure that you vote for Yara. She is a great person. She will serve your community well. As a matter of fact, the team that we have, which is the United Democratic Party team, Philip, the rest of candidates, man, they are marvelous people. They come from different areas. When I say different areas of studies, of working, they have a lot to contribute to this community. So I want to congratulate you, Yara. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Carla.
I mean, coming from a man, it makes me feel so good that, you know, my work, my dedication, my resilience, you know, all of this is being recognized and seen. So thank you very much. This gives me even more strength to want to continue and to do this for other women also. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Yara, how long have you been on the campaign trail already?
We have been on the campaign trail from August. August, yes.
Let me ask you something. What is it that you've seen? Is there anything in particular that the people are telling you out there? What's the feedback that you're getting from all this?
One of the main things that we are hearing and that we are being asked is that when you win, because that's what people are saying, when you win, please let us see you. They're tired of ghost counselors. They want to see counselors that are more active in the community, counselors that are more active in decision making, you know, and they feel neglected. They feel neglected by this present town council because there is no transparency. You know, yes, now and again they would take out a statement, if that's what you want to call it, if you will, but they don't really see anything else but that. Decisions are made without them any knowledge about it until after it's been made and put out there for everybody. They feel disappointed also. So they are really looking forward to that change. And sanitation, oh my goodness, is the complaint of the day. You know, look at this and we can see for ourselves. So we know we have a lot of work in there, but we have the potential of doing that work for you.
Let's take this call. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Robin.
Good morning.
Good morning, Yara and Dr. Romero.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, but you know what, put it out, no?
Yes, my brother.
Yes, our friend.
Yeah.
I just want to give you a little report card on Kevin.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The man is desperately frustrated because he knows his days are numbered as mayor. And let me give you some evidence. Yesterday, around midday, he was around the POP office on Lover's Lane. And a young Creole male approached him to greet him. And Kevin was rude to this voter. He asked him, using an F word in the middle of the sentence, what the F you want? Dr. Kevin, he did it yesterday to a young voter in front of the POP office. And there are people that can corroborate this. See? No, this is just showing you that Kevin is desperate, his end is near. All over the country, the different towns are benefited. But he, because he's selfish, he's egoistic, he said, we don't need you, Mr. Barrow. So he is not representing the PUP as mayor. He is representing the entire community of Orange Walk. That is one of the reasons why Orange Walk stayed behind. And all the other town councils, they progressed. See the compact chocolate Bermuda?
Yes, brand new.
Yes. Brand new, right? Original deserves to get at least 2 of them.
Right?
Yeah. Well, this is just a little status report on Kevin, right? I will be providing some more as time goes by. And thank you for doing this wonderful job in presenting our candidates.
Thank you very much.
I know the UDP will win. Thank you.
Thank you, Wilfrido.
Thank you very much. Pues mire, esa es la diferencia entre Philip de la Fuente y el señor Bernard.
Precisamente.
Ese carácter, Mr. Philip tiene un carácter que la gente quiere. El Mr. Philip, él, bienvenido a quien sea. Yo he visto a Mr. Philip, hemos estado bajo el sol por horas, está cansado, nos ha dicho ya muchas veces, tengo sed, no hemos tomado agua o no hemos una tienda cerca, especialmente cuando andábamos por las áreas hasta allá atrás. Uy, sí. Y viene alguien y siempre Mr. Philip lo recibe con una sonrisa, aunque él esté no de lo mejor, pero esa sonrisa Mr. Philip lo tiene para todos. Y esa es la diferencia, ese carácter hermoso que tiene Mr. Philip a comparación del de Mr. Bernard.
Sí, porque sabemos también que ustedes como candidatos que están haciendo la acción de visitar a la gente, hay veces que gente viene y dice, mira, tengo enfermedad aquí, tengo acá, pero la gente entiende que ustedes solamente son candidatos. Y no son no están en posición para decir, pues te voy a echar la mano aquí, pero ofrecen ese corazón, ofrecen ese espacio de esperanza de que, bueno, cuando con su voto de ellos en la municipalidad, bajo un liderazgo de Philip de la Fuente, el UDP, estos programas de asistencia o consejos o dirección se le pueden atender a la gente, porque hay lo que sucede a veces, el PUP toma gente y se los manda, ¿sabes qué? Necesito $20, necesito esto, necesito el otro, y yo sé que van a encontrar mucho de eso, pero como le decimos a la gente, son personas humildes, pero muy inteligentes, son personas que andan visitando para escuchar qué son las inquietudes del pueblo, para poder ameritar ese plan de trabajo para ellos, una vez que ellos les den de corazón ese voto el 7 de marzo. Así de que la gente entiende, porque hay unos que van y dicen, you know what, I'm going to talk to them election time, they come and see if I could dig them $50, or you know what, I want to send them a paper at them, I got a school thing for $400, yeah, $400, and I want to put them on the spot, you know. So I like how you deal with the issues that you're listening to people. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Sí, buenos días. Quiero ver el show, por favor.
Buenos días, está vivo. Adelante.
Está al aire.
Sí, buenos días, ¿me está bien?
Buenos días.
Clara.
Buenos días.
Romero.
Yes. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Bueno, pues yo solo quiero decirles que yo he tenido la oportunidad de salir con ellos a campañar y es un grupo muy bien aceptado en la comunidad. Mr. Philip con un tremendo carácter. Yo estoy segura al 100% que nosotros vamos a ganar. Y bueno, yo quiero preguntarle a Yara qué ella opina acerca de Mr. Kevin, que le está dando dinero a los muchachos por la calle, ¿no? Especialmente estos muchachos que ya tienen un problema de droga. Mi opinión es que él no debería de hacer encourage, ¿no?, a estos muchachos a que sigan en el vicio. Si él en realidad quiere ser un buen líder, ¿no debería de estar haciendo esto, porque ahorita que ellos están acompañando, eso es lo que andan haciendo. Encuentran a los muchachos por la calle, les pide dinero y les da. Esa es su estrategia de ellos, comprar la debilidad que tienen estos jóvenes, ¿no?
Sí.
Yo quiero felicitarlos a todos. Yo creo que ellos ya saben, ya me conocen, saben quién yo soy, y estoy con ellos al 100%, muy contenta. Y mucha gente en mi trabajo, donde yo trabajo, me han preguntado, ¿cómo tú ves? Vamos a ganar, y yo he visto positivo todo. O sea que la opinión que tiene el PNP que van a ganar es totalmente negativo, porque yo sé que nosotros vamos a ganar, porque he tenido la experiencia de caminar con ellos y mirar la aceptación que tienen ante la comunidad. Muchas gracias y yo los felicito por su buen trabajo.
Gracias.
Gracias por su llamada.
Gracias, muchas gracias. Pues mi respuesta a su pregunta, No lo he visto, sí he oído de ello también, pero qué tristeza, de verdad. Y como dijo el señor anterior, es obvio que está frustrado, es obvio. Y estas de dar dinero a los adictos, dijo, ¿no?
Sí, sí.
Son patadas de ahogado. Sabe muy bien que Mr. Philip está aquí y está para ganar. Y la verdad, to be an enabler, to enable people in this type of addiction, Mr. Bernard, I think it's very wrong. Something that if you're doing it, it needs to stop.
Okay, well,
you don't enable people in their weaknesses. That's just wrong.
You need to assist people,
Yes.
and that is where
Es más,
Yeah,
si
go
se
ahead.
da cuenta, si me permite, cada candidato del UDP y Mr. Philip de la Fuente como el mayor, hemos prometido una porción de nuestro stipend y ponerlo para ayudar gente. Si uno quiere ser buen candidato, buen counselor, buen mayor, eso es lo que se hace. Ayudas a gente a mejorar sus vidas, no a seguir dejándolos en el fango, como dicen, ¿no?
Sí.
We need to improve people in their lives and educate them. That's what you give money for, not to continue with their addiction.
yeah. Like they say, you don't give them a fish, you teach them how to
How to
fish.
fish, very good, yes.
Pero a la vez también quisiéramos seguir sobre este tema en el camino a la campaña que has tenido, las experiencias y todas las cosas que has visto. La gente, por ejemplo, me dice que Otrobeque es puro amor, puro rojo. El área de Luciana, también los militantes despiertan y ya están a tambor batiente esperando el 7 de marzo.
Sí.
¿Qué otras cosas, Yara, has visto que tal vez te llenan el corazón, que tal vez puedas de una manera u otra inspirar a esa juventud, a esa gente afuera que nos está viendo hoy?
Can we hold that thought, and I know she'll come back stronger at the next segment. We're going to take a break when it's 10 minutes after 8 o'clock. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back.
Every day when my daddy gets up to go to work, he says this is for me to have a better life. But I say, Daddy, we have a better life. Mommy don't have to leave home to wash my clothes anymore. We don't have to go all the way to a pump and back home to wash every bucket. No, Mommy just have to turn on the pipe and wash up and make we bathe as long as we want. Even the school teacher make we wash we hand the pipe instead of a nasty bucket like before. See Daddy, life is better with water than life.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
My name is Ajesha Canton, and I am the daughter of Blanca Duran and Eulalio Canton. I have lived most of my life with my grandparents, Mr. Egidio Duran and Miss Armenia Duran, here in Orange Walk on Stadium Street. Orange Walk is my hometown. It is where I have studied, made friends, and memories to last me a lifetime. I recently graduated from Muffles Junior College with an associate's degree in psychology and sociology. I am currently furthering my education in psychology as my goal is to become a clinical psychologist to serve my people here in Orange Walk town. As a young person, I can relate to the needs and wants of the young people of this town. I bring a lot of energy and fresh ideas to the table. My ambition at this moment is to serve this town as a counselor and make it a better place for us all. So on March 7th, go out to the polls and place your X where it matters. Vote UDP 7.
We're gonna win, we're gonna win, we're gonna win UDP 7. We voted for Philip, we voted for Ajesha, we voted for Jose, we voted for Derek, we voted for Armando, we voted for Yara, we voted for Evan. Vote UDP 7. Orange Walk, change for progress.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Give me the real milk, the number one milk, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. You can whip its cream, for Dano milk it is real, yes, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. All over Cayo and in San Pedro, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. Dano milk in the morning, Dano milk in the evening, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Up north in Corozal, supermarket and them all. Dano milk, then of Dano milk. All over this land and in Belmopan, yes, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Say in Dangriga, down south in Fiji, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. You can hear this stuff, cause it's in Orange Walk, yeah, Dano milk. I love Dano milk. Dano milk powder, probably the best milk powder in the world. Dano.
Freshly extracted local honey, perfect for today's dessert. And these locally produced onions, they are just the right size for my popular onion rings and hamburgers. And these cuts of sheep lamb, also grown locally, are just perfect for my succulent barbecue. When I think about my family's health, I buy local products first. After all, they are fresh and healthier. And if you do the same, you're shaping a brighter future for your community, your family, and yourself, as local spending circles back to you. Remember, when you buy local products, you are building a better Belize.
This message is proudly sponsored by the Food and Agriculture Organization.
European Union, Ministry of Agriculture, and Belize Marketing and Development Corporation.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. We're live on Nordvision Channel 10. We're also live on Universal Radio 88.5 and Sugar City Radio 103.1 FM. So those of you who are on your road or you're en la cola y en la fábrica o donde se encuentre and you're not in front of the TV, we're also live on Universal Radio 88.5 and SCRS 103.1 FM. Well, it's 19 minutes after 8 o'clock. We have Dr. Homero Novello and Yara Cal Villeda, our UDP candidate. And before we went to the break, you were touching this inspirational question.
Pues lo hice anteriormente, pero a ver, la verdad, Yara, el Campaign Trail te ha mostrado muchas cosas. Has aprendido bastante porque es una persona que cuando tú, de lo que veas, tú aprendes mucho. ¿Qué es la inspiración que tú le traes a toda esta gente en Orange Walk? ¿Qué es tu fuerza? ¿Qué es lo que te ha hecho que seas una persona de éxito? Porque a pesar de todas tus batallas, siempre has salido triunfante.
Sí, pues, la verdad, en la campaña, una de las cosas que me he dado cuenta es que no soy la única que ha sufrido. Y porque a veces uno cuando está sufriendo, uno dice, ¿por qué a mí? Pero sabes que no eres la única. Y la inspiración que yo quiero traer es de que si lo quieres, lo puedes hacer. Puedes lograrlo. For me, education empowered me. Education is the one thing that aided in my bettering of my life. Where there's a will, there's a way. It's not an easy way, but where there's a will, there is a way. There's a lot of sacrifice involved, and it has to be necessary. El sacrificio es parte de la vida. Hay que sacrificar para tener. Ese es un hecho ya. Lo que yo quiero que ustedes entiendan es de que la ayuda que ustedes necesitan está en camino. Este equipo del UDP 7, vote por el UDP 7 el 7 de marzo y la ayuda será brindada a usted. Denos esa confianza y mire, yo le prometo una cosa. I will make myself available to you. Yo voy a asegurarme de cuando usted necesite, yo voy a estar ahí en ese Town Council para recibirle, escucharle y ayudarle en lo que podamos. Eso es una promesa que yo le hago a usted hoy y estoy segura que es la promesa que cada candidato le hace a usted también.
Claro que sí, Yara. Y la verdad, pues a esta hora sí dan ganas las separadas de país, ¿verdad, Rubén?
Oh, claro que sí, claro que sí.
Pero antes de irnos, Yara, pues los orangeoaqueños han visto en este programa ya bastante de ti. Pero Yara, les digo una cosa, es un cofrecito de muchas inspiraciones, muchas buenas cosas. Es una persona con dedicación. Y el denominador más común en todo esto es su fuerza interna para poder superar muchos eslabones. Yara, la gente de Orange Walk está esperándote. La gente de Orange Walk, estoy seguro, como han abierto las puertas de sus casas en la campaña, la gente de Orange Walk necesitan ya gente como tú. Gente que ya sienta, se pueda, digamos, tener algo en común con tus sentimientos, gente que quieran inspirarse de tu trabajo arduo, porque lo más grande que nosotros hemos visto en tu familia es la dedicación y el trabajo arduo, y eso te ha inspirado, te ha llevado a este nivel. ¿Qué tú tienes para toda esta gente? ¿Qué son tus sentimientos para todo Orange Walk en este momento?
Well, basically it's this. As we, your UDP 7 team, embark on this journey, on this very arduous electoral journey, I pledge that nobody will stay behind. My personal promise to you, the beautiful and hardworking people of Orange Walk Town, is that the same strength, dedication, resilience, and love I used to improve my life when elected, that is the same strength, resilience, dedication, and love I will use to improve yours and your kids. Because fixing streets is good, but fixing your life is better. Voting is a God-given right. So I ask that on March 7th, 2018, less than 40 days, 31 days, I ask that you humbly go out and vote for the UDP 7. Vote for me, Yara Calviera, and our team, because help is on its way for you. Básicamente, yo he trabajado muy duro, he luchado, sé cómo sobrellevar las cosas, y le pido que como este equipo del UDP se embarca en este momento en una difícil jornada de lo que es las elecciones, yo le doy una promesa, o les hago esta promesa, que en estos 3 años del Town Council que estaremos ahí, porque sé que van a votar por el UDP 7, nadie será olvidado, nadie. La ayuda que usted necesite, nos sentaremos y buscaremos cómo hacerlo. Pero por supuesto, tiene que ponernos ahí, darnos ese voto de confianza. Así que le pido que el 7 de marzo, UDP 7, all the way.
Gracias, Yara. Es una inspiración, digamos, oírlo de ti, viniendo de todos los candidatos, y el hecho de que Orange Walk es un pueblo de corazón también. Sí. Y sobre todo ahora que estamos en el mes del amor, Rubén, como dice Rubén, just read it.
Yes. Just read it. I have a text here, if I can read it. It says, can you please ask Miss Yara to tell us the names of her colleagues, her 7 candidates?
Sure. Pues, like mayor, we have Mr. Philip de la Fuente. We have myself. We have Ajesha Cantun, a wonderful young lady. We have Mr. Jose Cocom. We have Mr. Armando Usher, Mandy Chile Usher. We also have Mr. Derek Sambola. And of course, we have
the coolie boy.
Yes, Evan, computer man, that's him. All right, coolie boy they call him, and a very handsome one. So but he's taken, ladies. Taken. We're all taken. All right, so we have a good team, and I have worked with them. You know, sincerely, I only knew Philip and I only knew Mandy before this campaign and getting its team together, but meeting everybody and seeing the coherence we have, the connection we have had in this is what makes us very strong, because when one falters, the rest hold up. So basically, you have a family representing you, a family of 7 hardworking individuals who are going to make changes for you.
Well, you know, one of the things that I admire about you and the UDP 7 team is that, and I pray to God that we continue, because you are laying the foundation. This team, the Orange Walk Municipal UDP slate under the leadership of Philip, is setting a new foundation for the dimension of politics. Our UDP candidates are going out to the people to tell them what they are going to do for the people. Our UDP candidates are going campaigning, listening to the people. There are people who want to distract you into a comparison debate. It's not about that. If you are going to move forward, if you're going to step forward, and if you're going to lay a foundation for betterment for your community, as you mentioned, you start by the example. And I really want to congratulate you and your team that you have focused on the mission. And because after all is said and done, all of us are Orange Walkenians. That we walk the same streets, go to the same shops and everything, and you are setting a new direction, because people are saying, you know what, while the other side is complaining about you and find like one play dirty politics, you have been so unique in coming to the show and talking to people so that they can know who you are as a human being, who you are as a person. And you are talking, you and your team are talking about what we can do together for Orange Walk. And that's heralded because cuando hablamos de servir a tu pueblo, tiene que nacer de tu corazón para todos, y eso es la diferencia, y les voy a decir de que la gente que está escuchando y mirando va a darle el apoyo al equipo de Philip de la Fuente y el UDP, porque están viendo que hay un grupo que tiene esa dedicación a servir y no a comparar. Let's take this call. Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Campos. Good morning, Ms. Carol.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, let me say that I've been really inspired and motivated by Ms. Carol. You know, it's something that is affecting our society, that's abuse. You know, but we have to move on as a society, and really we have to continue educating our people about how best to live, no? But let me tell you why I am going to vote for a United Democratic Party 7. Because I am seeing people that are like me. I am seeing people that want to represent me. I am seeing people who are feeling like me. You know, you are part of the majority of the people of this town. You are coming out from the majority of the people of Orange Walk town. You know, people who are hard workers, people who are humble, people who want to give themselves to a better belief. I am tired of seeing profilers. I call them profilers, people who are there for the titles, who wants to be called mayor and councillors. I don't want that. I don't want that representation. I want people who wants to work. I want to vote for people who will be out here ensuring that the service is being given effectively and efficiently to the people. Because at the end of the day, you are a servant. You are not a master. You know, I don't want to see people who are so fine in their dressing and being out here with their big smartphones in their hands and laughing at you. You know, I'm praying that if they inherited this position of a councillor or a mayor, I want to see people who are fighting for it, who are working for it. And that's the reason I'm going to vote for a United Democratic Party 7. I know Mr. Philip, a hard worker, a man like how you said, a man who is not afraid of toiling the soil, who is not afraid of dirtying his hands. You know, I want to see that. I believe that we have come a long way in politics in this country, and it's time to change to people who want to work, to young people who want to bring a new politics to the table. Not a politics full of lies and telling people and taking pictures with just a little gift in their hands to show people, oh, no, they give and they love people. I don't want that. I want people who work. I want people who are always on the giving side. Always, not only because they joined politics. The last time I saw a picture of somebody putting like 5 or 10 pictures on Facebook, giving a little hamper to a young man because he wants a vote. That is working for the vote. Again, I don't believe in working for vote. I believe working for the people, doing things that will change the lives of the people. And hence, that will give you the vote, you know. So, Ms. Yara, thank you very much for that, for this wonderful Friday that you have given the people of Orange Walk and myself in inspiring us to move on, to continue working hard. And I really admire you as a woman, you know, who has gone a long way, and you're overcoming all those obstacles and getting up and shaking that dust off you and being a motivating woman. Thank you very much, Ms. Yara. Have
Thank
a good
you.
gentlemen. continue the good work. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. When it's 32 minutes after 8 o'clock, Yara, I know that you need to
go.
And
there's a surprise.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
So
we have a surprise.
Yes, we
Yara
need to.
Yes,
It's
I'm
a
a
dog
dog lover.
Okay.
Yes, I am. But I can't leave without saying good morning to my mom. You know, she's there at my this one is working. I love you, Mama, very much. My dad is actually in Belize City with my sister delivering, so wonderful parents that I have. Thank you very much. My kids, love you too.
Let's take this call. Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Carl.
Morning.
Ms. Carl to take a poll. Yes, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I called to support to take a full responsibility to run for the Orange Walk Council. It is great to see young kids wants to lead in this community under the United Democratic Party that believes in development and to move this country forward. Not that the People's United Party is only a party that promotes people. And I have no respect for anybody who wants to run for the People's United Party, because the People's United Party have nothing to offer the Belizean people but for themselves to be corrupted and thief. I have always believed in that. And because the only two people within the People's United Party, I always say, I think is honest people, is Elito Urbina Senior and David McCoy and Riga. All the rest of the people of the People's United Party are just rascals and thieves and corrupted people in the People's United Party. Furthermore, even corrupted, the former Prime Minister of the People's United Party was the most rarest person, first class lion in Orange Walk in this country of Belize. Why should we go back to the People's United Party? We want to go back and back. In 1982, when the Minister of Government was involved in drugs, when the Minister of Government was involved in everything selling diesel, and selling diesel and killing in the park and the street of Orange Walk to work with the People's United Party, we knew when crime was so high. Crime is a bit high at this time, but under the People's United Party in 82, it was the worst situation. Let's be clean, let's be ready to support the United Democratic Party on March 7th, vote UDP down the line. Gentlemen, continue the good work.
Thank you, Carla.
Thank you. Have a good day.
It's the month of love, so we need to live with the loving words from our candidate and Doc.
Yes. So another little surprise. I am an animal lover, but Yara also shares that passion.
Okay.
And for one thing, I will say that people who cherish their pets also show compassion to anything around. And honestly, the people that do love their animals have a nice, kind, beautiful heart. And that, I can tell you, that I've seen that in my customers, I've seen that in a lot of people throughout the length and breadth of Orange Walk and Belize. So, take care of your animals, love them. God gave them to us for us to take care of them. Yara?
People of Orange Walk Town, this has been my town forever and ever, and this is where I want to remain. But I want to remain and make it better. And I want to make it better for you. In this month of love, may the love just reign in your homes. Right? So thank you very much. And remember, a vote for me, a vote for the UDP team is a vote for you.
Thank you. I guess for that, Ruben.
Well, Doc and Yara, it's been a wonderful morning having you on the show, and I'm pretty sure that as the people get to know you on a one-on-one basis and such, that the United Democratic Party in Orange Walk is an upliftment program, a change for progress, and we're very happy to have you in the show, and we expect to have you back again.
You.
Have a wonderful day, and continue with the month of love.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I am Yara Calvieda, a proud daughter of the Sugar City soil. Here, I grew up loved and well-disciplined by my beloved parents, Ismael Maito Cal and Miriam Cal. I was blessed with an older brother, Ismael Cal Jr., who also ran for the post of counselor for the UDP, and a younger sister, Miriam Yasmin Cal, who is a successful entrepreneur. I have recently completed my studies at the University of Belize, thus earning a bachelor degree in English education. I am mother to two wonderful and amazing children. Becoming a single mother wasn't by chance, it was a decision. I am presently an English and literature teacher at Orange Walk Technical High School. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. We make our own destiny, and as such, I am humbly asking for your support on March 7th. Let's all go cast our ballots voting for the UDP team. Vote UDP all the way.
We voted for Philip, we voted for Jesha, we voted for Jose, we voted for Derek, we voted for Armando, we voted for Yara, we voted for Evan. Vote UDP 7. Orange Walk, change for progress.
Give me the real milk, the number one milk, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. You can whip it scream, for Dano milk it is real, yes, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. All over Cayo and in San Pedro, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. Dano milk in the morning, Dano milk in the evening, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Up north in Corozal, supermarket and them all. Dano milk, then of Dano milk. All over this land and in Belmopan, yes, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Say in Dangriga, down south in PG, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. You can hear this talk, cause it's in Orange Walk, yeah, Dano milk. I love Dano milk. Dano milk powder, probably the best milk powder in the world. Dano.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Minutes away from 9 o'clock. I'm back, RC.
It's 8:41.
Yeah, 8:41. 8:41.
Welcome back, Jackie.
Yeah,
welcome back.
What RC, when you used to live in the US, what would persons working doing today, since it's Friday and it's in a month, what will they be preparing for at this time of the day?
Why? Actually, I will tell you the truth. When I was at work, when I was over there, on Fridays, you work. Well, the working week was on Wednesday to Wednesday, but you got paid on Friday.
Okay.
So on Friday, you know, you're tired all week, but when you go work Friday, everybody happy, chirpy, and, you know, because in the afternoon when they take their break and they call your name and they rip off this check with your name, you know, and you're happy to have put in your week work and to collect pay. And of course, on the weekends, people have time of relaxation in whichever form they so choose, no? And there was a lot of sporting activities that people attended to. There were social activities, so it was a weekend, and some people work weekends too.
Yeah.
So
only people talk about TGIF and thank God it's Friday.
Well, I thank God every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Today's thank God it's Friday because that started because you get your paycheck and you know, some people gonna go party, they make their daily commitments. Well, you know what we got this weekend, and you know, friends get together and plan maybe to take a trip together somewhere.
Okay.
When I was in junior college, you know, you have students from all over the United States. So on some weekends, you had some friends. Well, I was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I had some friends there from Tennessee, Kentucky. So you jump in a vehicle and you go together to visit them in their hometowns and whatnot. Share a little exchange of culture and things. And so there was a lot to do. A lot of things to do. But you know, there's much more to do here in Belize.
That's right.
We have a wonderful country.
Yes,
you know, and
yes.
If we travel the country of Belize from north to south, east to west, and we take a little time to see what is in front of us, we'll see the beauty of nature that we have, the character of our people, the history of our people, the strength of our people, and the resilience of our people, and what greatness there lies ahead for our beautiful country of Belize.
Yeah.
You know, so we have music, we have entertainment, we have education. There's a time for almost everything. It so happens we're in the political season now, you know, where the political parties put up their candidates and through the flags, banners, songs, and so you put forth your best foot for the public to see and appreciate the candidates that you put. And clearly, in Orange Walk, we can see the UDP team is a much better qualified and loving team to serve Orange Walk.
Let's get this guy. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Cheque, morning, Mr. Campos.
Good morning, my good friend.
Good morning.
I don't like you, boy. Watch out. Man, I feel so good when I look at my 7 dynamic candidates for the UDP. I see win Pahara there, Cheque.
Okay.
I see win Pahara there.
I saw a big.
I am proud of them.
I saw a big billboard there by your house.
You have to watch that. You have to watch whether they're inside.
Whether they're inside.
And when the day come, you don't split no vote, you know. No, people don't laugh on their head. You know, say, oh, I really have to suffer. Suffer all of the other district, when you're going to Belize, you look like the United States, so you get in.
Yeah.
What happened to Orange Walk? What happened to Orange Walk? When Philip me left there, I got Roland and I got grade up. When he grade up there, when he come truck there, and when they notice to don't want left with one lot of bloody bill to pay. We don't want no more of that. Get rid of them. And one proper investigation, and if they have to jail some of them for the misuse of the government funds. Bye.
Mr. Bruya is a man that usually support the party very strong in RC1. Mr. Bruya call every day and talk, and he's so happy to see that. He said, well, I like some candidates, I like myself, and the man got a big billboard by house.
Well, yes, you know, all the candidates have visited him now, and you know, he's a person. But apart from being a UDP, one of the good qualities about Mr. Brewer is that he's opinionated. He will tell you just how it is. He will tell you when it's good. He will tell you when you need to work to improve what is there. So he's not only a UDP to say, well, I am a flag bearer or a UDP, but he's a constructive party member, and not only that, a constructive citizen.
Very good mentor.
Right. And so when you meet people like this that will give you sound advice because they want to see better, these are people who see which avenue, which road they want to go for improvement in your community. So it's not only, well, you know, it's like music, you know, they play music and somebody will say, yeah, the music sound, but you put leave it more bassy and song better.
That's right. That's
you
right.
see, so
Yes.
You can understand that language, okay?
Yeah.
But you know, the UDP slate by Philip de la Fuente, the people are responding. People out there that normally would have said, well, I'm not sure, I don't know. The people out there are saying Philip is going to win. Philip is going to be the new mayor for Orange Walk. That is what the people are saying. And people say how they feel. Because, you know, when you have, for example, the President Council, people kind of afraid to say, well, I wonder because of this and because of that. But people are not afraid anymore. People are saying out there that Philip and the UDP team are going to win and form the new town council for Sugar City, and that's good. And that's good news to hear the people say that, because it's important for people to speak out your feeling. And there comes a time when the UDP team, for example, is setting a new tone to talk to the people, to dialogue with the people, to say, look, this is what we intend to do. This is what we will work forward to do, rather than to just say, well, you know, vote for me. What people say, well, what do you want to do for me? But the UDP team is telling the people, you know, we listen to you, we do our plan, we put our vision for the next 3 years, and people are responding to that very well. And I want to really thank and congratulate the majority of the people of Orange Walk for already deciding that Philip de la Fuente is going to be the mayor with your vote. I am registered in Orange Walk Central. I'm going to vote for Philip de la Fuente, and I'm going to take the other 6 right down the line and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down the line on the red. Because you will have the ballot. There's going to be one ballot. That's the way it was on the last election. There was a ballot. And on the bottom half, you will see the names and the red squares. And I say, well, we're in the month of love, so we're going to read it. What's another week? Love never ends in a month. It continues. So this month of February, we ask people to put on your red shirt, you know, ladies, put on your red earring, your red shoes and things and such. And people be proud to see that red is like blood, life, you know, and it's a good time to reflect on who we are as a people, where we are, where do we want to go. And when you elect and vote for the Philip de la Fuente and the UDP, you're voting for everybody. So I want to talk to my PUP friends, Sometimes you feel that you owe your party one loyalty, or you owe Mr. This and Mr. That one loyalty. But you need to stop and think that you owe a loyalty to yourself first, to your family, your children, and to your community. And for that to continue to grow, we have a central government who is investing in all the municipalities. We must think about our municipality of Orange Walk and make a decision. Look, we need to come together as a community instead of seesaw. You know, go here, go there. Go. When you seesaw, you don't know where you are. But if we focus on the development of Orange Walk, we had Mr. Brewer talk that when he got a Belize City field, he did in New York, the United States. But all we are saying is let us go on March 7th to have the people win. The people, everyone in Sugar City, me, you, all the way. Let us all win. And we can all win by voting for Philip de la Fuente and the UDP team so that we can go to the central government and ask together as a community, we want some of this investment in Orange Walk. We need to do that. We cannot go halfway. We need to go there together all the way. And it's UDP all the way so that we can go to Belmopan. The Prime Minister is a very reasonable, kind and loving Prime Minister. You know, I have heard many people call him on the radio and when he's on and he says, look, I will deal with it. Yeah. But when you have a mayor, with due respect, that refuses to go and represent the people who he was elected to do, then he is not the right elected representative. So it's just like he feels that he is obligated to Johnny because maybe Johnny helped him get elected as mayor. You don't have no obligation to know Johnny. Your obligation is to the people of Orange Walk, everybody. Once you get elected, you are there to serve everybody. And we can only do that when we take time to reflect. You know, the hardest thing to do in life is to accept that we can change. And change or progress can only come in Orange Walk, Chucky, when we could sit down and talk. Okay, what are the problems, Chucky? What solution you have? What do I have? How we could put this together for move forward? And you listen to our candidate Yara this morning. How direct she was, and as a human person, as an Orange Walk Kenyan, how she saw how she could contribute along with the UDP team. And this is what we're looking for. The people of Orange Walk are looking for a team. And I just want to ask everybody, let us go and vote. Nobody have to carry you. Nobody have to hold your hand and tell you this and that. We just need to have that love for Sugar City and go and vote for Philip de la Fuente and the 6 UDP candidates. It's a little red box, so let's just read it. X7X. Start with Philip and you go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And like it's the month of love. When you go to school, what I teach you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good children go to heaven. So we need to uplift Orange Walk, and I invite you to join. And let us show love to one another. And that is the call of this month and of this election. Let us put our vote for our community of Orange Walk, Sugar City, and all the people. Let's not look at color. Let's look at who we are and what it is that we want for our community for the next 3 years. So, I'm Shakir, that is what I get when I listen to the UDP candidates talking.
The City Council mayoral aspirant, Councillor Dion Leslie, and the other members of the United Democratic Party launched their manifesto yesterday at headquarters in Belize City. Present was the Prime Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister and other high officials of the party. The Prime Minister was asked how will the party take on this challenge of holding on to 67 seats. And the Prime Minister said that he is confident that the party can do that and even more.
Well, yes.
With the confidence of the people and with the work that the party has done throughout the country of Belize.
Yes, and he spoke words of wisdom because he extends an invitation particularly to Orange Walk. He said, look, you have a mayor who does not want our help. So the Prime Minister opens the window for Orange Walk Kenyans, elect a UDP town council so that they can come to central government to ask for assistance and development for you, the people of Orange Walk, for all of us, for me, for you, for all of we. So he opens the door to say, look, it can happen if that is what you want, but it's in your hands. And when, for example, the budget will be presented on March, debated in March to take effect the 1st of April of this year.
Okay, so that has to
you will not see anything for Orange Walk there that the municipal government has asked the central government for me and you. However, because there's a caring and loving government, there will be activities. For example, continued development. We have the park that hopefully when it's inaugurated, whenever that is, you will have the mayor there, but you will also have the people from Social Investment Fund, who is an arm of government. You'll have people there from the Ministry of the Economic Development, the ministry with a UDP ministry government that will come and tell you, we gave this to you, Orange Walk, and if God so wills, maybe even the Honorable Erwin Contreras, the Minister of Economic Development, might come to Orange Walk and tell you and tell all of us, you know what, maybe you had a PUP mayor who never want contact we, but because we love you and all those people who sell around the market and we need expansion, we give this to you through the Social Investment Fund and we give a market. So all these things can happen if we go to more. We have more because it's the minister, it's the central government that negotiates with the European Union and gives the approval for these projects to carry on.
It's almost time for us to go, RC.
Yeah.
Do you know from your gatherings if there will be a launching of the UDP manifesto here in Orange Walk?
Well, let me just put it this way, Chucky. The manifesto is ready, and it will be in Orange Walk sometime today. And I'm pretty sure that there will be appropriate planning for the people of Orange Walk to get an opportunity to hold a copy of the UDP manifesto for Orange Walk and to read it and go through and to give you that extra courage to go and vote for the decisive team, the UDP team, so that together we can go and work this plan for the people of Orange Walk.
Well, RC, it has been an interesting week.
Very much so.
Interesting week, and
Very much so.
We know that on Monday we'll be having more guests on the show. So far, we not really got the names of the person that will be on, but we know that for the entire time next week and right up to election, we'll be having other guests, other candidates, other
Yes.
members of the party on the
And
show.
maybe even some members of the public if they so wish. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, people, you want to endorse the UDP team, you want to say something about it, get in touch with Jackie or Morris,
Yeah.
so that, it's a community thing. It's not a one-way street, it's a two-way street. And I just want to mention, Jackie, that the training of the UDP machinery is one that has been going, and this week the UDP machinery will be in Punta Gorda. Doing
Punta
training
Gorda?
there. Yes, doing training there. We are going countrywide, the party, training people to get ready for election day. So everybody's going to be trained on the rules, regulations, and whatever you need to look out for, our workers are being trained to participate fully.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome to the show. You're live. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. Osha. Good morning, Mr. Campos. Mr. Campos, I'd like to thank you to mention that the project, especially the Queen Elizabeth Park and the market, that is a central government initiative. Because you know that Kevin Bernard is taking credit that he is doing these things. And you know that the only amount of money Kevin pays is 3% of the cost of any of these projects, both the Queen Elizabeth Park and presently the market and the construction. And I'm doing our own research on myself, trying to find the 75th Street that he has paved. I can recall that James Ali was trying to pave for 10 times, and up to right now cannot get it right. Here they are criticizing that our area representative of Orange Walk East is not doing anything. Yes, our area representative is working. He is working. He is already bringing a factory to employ over 200 people in Orange Walk. Our area representative are assisting a lot of people with education. And more can be done if we have a UDP town council, and more people can be assisted. But we need a UDP. So I'm asking a UDP town council. So I'm asking the people of Orange Walk to give that support to the United Democratic Party. Because if we continue with the People's United Party, our beloved Orange Walk will go nowhere but still lies and public stealing. Because I think I mentioned yesterday that Kevin Bernard was only a salesman at the at courts. And today look at the house he owns. A salesman at courts cannot own a house like that. And no institution will lend a mayor money to have a house like that, because a mayor is not a permanent job. So we need to check our town council, a forensic addict, and find out where does Kevin Bernard get that money to build that house. Good morning, my brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, caller. And every problem has a solution. Every challenge has a merit. And the solution is on March 7th. We all go to the polls and vote for Philip De La Fuente and the UDP slate. 7 red. Just read it.
Yeah, I want to mention this as well, RC, that it says this is a program that's called Saving the Youths and Be the Best. Be the Best. Union Town, it's the Union Town Revival. Union King of the Court Basketball Knockout Marathon on Sunday, which is this Sunday, the 4th.
Yes.
And it starts from 10 in the morning at the Union Town Basketball Court. Teams, it says 7 players per team. It says 21 and under, and also 2 senior games. First prize is $300 plus trophy. Second prize $200 and trophy. Registration is free, so just get your teams to get a limited space. Registration deadline is today. And for more information, you can call 635-8556. That's 635-8556. Also, you can call Jose Cocom at 628-6384. There will be music as well, entertainment by Selecta Rab and Selecta Pun. Food and drinks will be on sale. Free massive after party follows. So come on, come all, and bring out and says, let's help and save our youths. If we don't, who will?
Yeah, it's a good initiative from the UDP Slate team to show the young people, look, we can talk all we want about what we're going to do, but we need to start to work together with you to show you where our hearts are and where our plans are for the future. And this is being organized by them so that the young people can have an opportunity to meet with them, talk with them, and say, look, where do we go from here? This is what we would like. So these are activities that reach out to people, and we need to reach out to our young people, and our UDP Slate are concerned about the young people, and by doing a positive program, basketball, where you release your energies, have fun, and compete with one another in a friendly atmosphere. We must give kudos to Philip de la Fuente and the UDP team and the coordinators there that are putting this program together.
And if you miss the numbers, you can check out the United Democratic Party office, Orange Walk East. That's on
Liberty Avenue.
Liberty Avenue,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. So RC, it has been a pleasure, and we hope that everybody will have a fine weekend.
Oh, certainly.
As you mentioned, this training will happen in Punta Gorda this weekend, and I believe there is a date for Orange Walk to be set, no?
Well, there already has a date has been set, and a program has already taken place, but it continues all the way until election day, so that our workers can be versed with what the rules are, regulations, rights, and everything, and there's going to be a keen attention to the entire process from beginning to end.
Okay, your parting comments for today, RC.
I'd just like to, first of all, thank our guests this morning, particularly Yara and Dr. Mero, for their contribution, and also to the callers, who have an input so that we can better have this conversation as to why we invite you to vote for our UDP 7 candidates. It's Friday, and it's the month of love, February, and I just want to wish everyone a happy and safe weekend. And if God so wills, we'll be here on Monday.
That's right. We'd like to thank Delve, who gave us that opening prayer this morning.
Of course.
Charles Farm very own.
That's right.
Good morning, Miss Flores. Good morning, Brother Flores, and the rest of the family. Delve bless us, grace us this morning. And throughout the days to come, since Emmanuel is on a little vacation, we will try to get people from around town.
And of course, Rahim and Morris back on the controls there to make things happen. And so that, there are people behind the scenes that they are the ones that put things together so that you can see and hear us.
Yeah, we'd like to thank the technician there at Sugar City Radio, also at Universal Radio. Thank you guys so much for bringing us on and keeping us on the air. This show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight. It's all day on YouTube. Also tomorrow morning, 10 tomorrow morning from 10 until 12, the show will be on. So if you never had time to see the whole show, then you can see it tonight or probably tomorrow. My name is Robert Checky Usher.
And this is RC1.
And we say have yourself a wonderful and safe weekend. If the good Lord so will, we will be back here on Monday morning.
City Morning Show.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan Muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
The Philip Colton Highway between Belize City